Thank you, everybody, for joining us back here at LogiQ's channel. We're sitting here once again with the Chief Executive Officer of the company, Mr. Brent Suen. And Brent, it's been a little bit since I got to chat with you. I'm curious how Q3 went and what else has been going on lately. So how are you doing? What's the 411?
We're doing very well, thank you, Mike. And it's good to be back after a brief hiatus. First things first, we as our viewers know, we had entered into a definitive merger agreement with a SPAC, Aubrey, ticker symbol ASPA. They filed their S4 with the Securities and Exchange Commission yesterday. So now the clock starts ticking with the regulators. We'll know in 10 days what commentary they have. It's typically between a 60 to 90-day process all in. When we go effective, we'll go out for proxy 2 weeks later, and we hope to have everything wrapped up by January. We'll be trading on NASDAQ, and we can begin our expansion plan as we've described in the past. We've already been out talking to M&A candidates and strategic partners, so I think there's going to be a lot of excitement as we go into the NASDAQ listing. As far as Q3 goes, we have not reported yet, but I can say that one of the things that we had been discussing in previous quarters is that we intend to exit the year on a run rate of between 40 to 50 million. We had indicated that one, maybe two clients would get us there. Without giving away too much, I would say look for an announcement soon, or a discussion of that on our Q3 call, because we've been talking about it in the past. We had a full pipeline, and so I think there will be some very happy shareholders when we start to describe that. The other thing I would mention, and we have described this on the Q2 call. One of the things that makes Logic attractive right now is not just the SPAC opportunity and our expansion on the revenue side. It is the value of our public vehicle, because, as you know, Mike, the IPO market's dead. I mean, there's some very large potential listings like Reddit, Quora, a number of others that can't even get out the gates, and these are multi-billion-dollar deals. We have been in talks with and approached by some significantly valued privately held companies that can't make the IPO window. And why are they interested in us? Well, we're not a shell, but if we did engineer a merger of them coming in as our business exits out into the SPAC, what does that do? Well, it gets them public without the uncertainty of an IPO. If they qualified for an IPO, they'd certainly qualify for an uplisting. And for our shareholders, in order to stay listed on the OTC and then uplist to one of the senior exchanges, we'd have to keep 10% of that value for our current shareholders. So, you know, if it's a $1 billion acquisition, it's $100 million. Our market cap right now is 20. So it's attractive, and I can say, and it doesn't take much cursory work to be done, that there's a very active market out there for these types of targets.
Yeah, well said. And it sounds like things have been rolling really well there. You even gave people a tasty morsel to look out for in the near future. So, Brent, thank you for taking the time to come on and give us these updates. Is there anything else you want to add before we go today?
That's it. I just would point to filings and news, and listen in on our Q3 call, and we'll describe how the year's gone and what we see the going forward.
Perfect. Well, Brent, again, thank you for your time. And thank you, everyone, for watching. You got questions, don't be shy and ask them. For now, stay tuned for another video coming soon. And Brent, have a wonderful day.
You too, Mike. Thank you.